Welcome back to episode 2 of Solutions for the Culture. I got a special guest with us, my bro, Jeff.
What's going on?
Thank you for coming to the show.
Appreciate you having me.
No problem, no problem. So let's get right into it, y'all. We're going to talk about a few things today. So, one, current events. We all know about a classic man, comedian, artist, actor, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
He has heavily influenced the culture and is still doing so. How do you feel about what's been going on with like the news and how media been portraying?
I've been kind of like confused a lot, honestly. I don't feel like I have a clear understanding of everything that's going on. I understand that he was sick, he was in the hospital, but like, you know, if there was something else going on besides that, I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm basically in the same way, in the same field with that, because I feel like the media kind of just took that and ran with it. Like, they didn't care about verifying sources. They didn't care about nothing. They just heard one thing from one source that was inaccurate and decided to run with it. But it's like, y'all speaking bad on this man's health, and his daughter said he at home playing pickleball. Like,
yeah, that's so confusing. Like, she was saying, I think she said he had got out the hospital and he was back home recuperating and all, but I hope he's, doing better. So, as long as he's in good health, I'm praying for the brother.
Okay.
Have a speedy recovery.
Yes, say that. I'm in my prayers, Jamie. I don't know if you ever gonna see this, but definitely in my prayers. We gotta keep our classic people and our legends, protect them at all costs, because we've lost way too many, as is.
Yeah.
So now, with that, social media and media in general has like shifted a lot of things within the culture and our perspective on things. So I wanted to talk about marriage and relationship, because you're married.
Not married yet.
Engaged, but you damn near married.
Damn near. I need to get married. I feel like I'm not living right because I'm not married yet.
Really?
Yeah, we're living pretty much that married life, but we haven't made it official, and I feel like that's wrong.
Wow. Okay.
You gotta, do the right thing and go ahead and get married. I love this woman. Having my family with her, so got to make it right.
That's
gotta
beautiful
seal the deal.
That's beautiful to hear. We don't hear a lot of that, not on podcasts and on media. I will say, like, outside of media, like, the people I know in life, the black men I know in life are showing up and showing out.
Well, yeah, coming from growing up in the 90s and everything we seen, like, I was fortunate enough to understand that it's a blessing having a father figure in the home.
Yes.
So I'm blessed to have my father in my life the way I do, and I have a lot of friends and family whose father wasn't there. You could tell the difference.
Okay.
You can tell the difference when the father is not there or very active in that child's life. And it affects them in a lot of ways. I won't say always negative, but sometimes it put people on different understanding levels.
Yeah.
Like where me with my father, he taught me how to deal with my emotions as a man.
Okay.
And he was always like, it's okay, we're human. Of course you're gonna be sad, and that's fine, but as a man you have to kind of suck it up.
Yeah.
You gotta suck it up. You have to be the shoulder for the women. You have to. That's one of our roles in life, and you gotta embrace that. Yeah, it does hurt sometimes, but hey.
Yeah.
You get through it. It make you stronger.
Yeah.
At least that's how I look at it.
Yeah. And then expounding on that a little bit more, I see a lot of men who can't regulate their emotions, and they lash out at the women a lot. But it's like, okay, in your relationship, do you feel safe expressing your emotions?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like a healthy exchange, right?
And the thing about that is, it's not what you say, is how you say it.
Oh, that's a word. Yeah.
And one thing I learned a lot from her mom, choose your battles. Everything is not always worth a negative reaction. You don't always have to prove your point or always express yourself. Not everything deserves a reaction. Some stuff you can just brush it off and keep moving. And if it's real between y'all two, y'all will just keep moving. It'll be just fine. Yeah. Now, I mean, certain things, of course, you have to address.
Oh, yeah.
Or, later on, talk about it when you guys are not so emotional. And, when you're high in emotions in those moments, if you go ahead and react right then and there, that's a higher chance of having a DV session. Mm-hmm. And you don't want no DV session.
What's a DV session?
Domestic violence.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, we don't want that.
Ripped up wife beaters, police outside. You don't want that in your life.
Yeah, and DV on both ends, honestly, because a lot of these women be on some violent shit.
Man, I've heard stories recently from like people out in the world, and the scenarios that they be telling me in these stories, like, you're playing with fire. It's so dangerous. Y'all can end up on the news just from foul play. So why even do it? Mm-hmm. Why even do it? Just go ahead, settle down with your person, work on your life, build your life together. Like, I'm fortunate to have the person I have. Yeah. Because my diet has changed so drastically. My life has changed drastically. Like, I'm actively trying to live a lot cleaner than I would have when I was younger. When I was younger, I really just didn't care. I was just whatever. But now, I would say I gained a lot of maturity.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so let's get into diet for real.
Yes.
So what are some of the main changes that's taking place?
I really don't mess with red meat unless I'm eating out. I eat a lot of fish now. Okay. Not big on seafood, but fish does it for me. Turkey meat, fish, and chicken. That's about it. Okay. As far as meat, I don't really do the red meat. Lamb chops, pretty much height of it. I want a steak, but I feel like now I understand that why a steak is a delicacy. You're not supposed to eat it a lot. Yeah. A lot of that red meat, it leaves parasites in you, detoxing. My favorite detox is papaya seeds. Oh, okay. Yes, I love papaya seeds. Great detox. Okay. Really breaks down parasites, whatever's really bad in you. You got to get that out of you. You don't want that sitting in you. It's in a lot of fast food. I've been trying to get away from fast food. I'm still slightly on it. I've been trying to, eat like the more upscale fast food spots, but still, it's best to just eat at home. Understanding, like, us as black folk, our body chemistry, we're not really meant to eat meat. Yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah. We're not really meant to eat meat.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that. I personally, I'm not going to try the vegan or vegetarian mode because I love to eat meat. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's hard to get away from it.
And steak is my favorite food. So it has always been. But I will say, like, even when we was younger, like, I used to eat steaks almost every day, like 4 or 5 times a week. And my doctor, it was steaks, I would drink cranberry juice and Rockstar energy drinks. Damn. That was my diet, exactly. My doctor said the same shit. He's like, what are you eating? And run that back? Is that every day? I'm like, yeah. He's like, stop. You're going to kill yourself. I'm like, oh, well, shit. All right.
That's crazy because I had a coworker back in the day, and this person would only drink Red Bulls and Monsters. No water. It'll be like 90 degrees outside, and we working. And I'm like, bro, you drink you some water. Then it's like, no, I hate it. It tastes nasty. I'm like, man, that's the best thing you can put in your body. Yeah. Like, I got an app on my phone. I scan waters, and it tells you what water is not good and what water is good.
Oh, shit.
As far as foods as well. Okay. I'll put you on game later. I don't want to, we don't get paid advertising.
No, okay. So, we're going to keep that one on the hook. But look out for it, though. Yeah, that's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to be one of them people who didn't like to taste the water either. I had an app on my phone that'll tell me like drink water, and I'm like, man, listen, I'm about to make some Kool-Aid and some water in
Best
there.
thing for you.
Okay. I just got done drinking coffee too. I ain't gonna lie, like I just drink water. But it's water, coffee, and then sometimes juice for me. I don't do pop. Last time I drank some pop, I was in there like, oh shit, my chest, my heart, the fuck.
I've been more so leaning towards like European pops, Mexican pops. Like I love Doritos. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I love that. You ever try like a Mexican Coke or a Mexican Sprite?
No.
Try it. It tastes totally different. It tastes, in my opinion, how it's supposed to taste.
Yeah.
The stuff here, like, I seen a video where a guy had orange Fanta, but it was orange soda from, like, another country, but the soda itself was, like, kind of yellow. And he was explaining, like, here in America, you go get the same thing, the actual soda is orange. That's why we call it orange soda. No, in other countries, it's just orange flavored. It doesn't have to look orange.
Yes.
So we not even tasting the flavor here. We just getting the coloring.
The chemicals
and
coloring. Yep.
Yeah, it's not good for us, man. It's killing us.
Yeah, like for real, for real. I actually have a friend, shout out Ebony A. She's a nurse, and she was talking about how like recently this past week and a half, everything she eats has been making her sick. And she's like, yo, these foods are fucked up out here. And I'm like, yeah, it really is. Like, and it's almost like you can't win for losing in a way, because it's like they saying everything bad. But like a part of my changes that I made was like I eat grass-fed meats or organic meats and all that. And now granted, I don't always, because inflation is real, and the price went up. So I try to do it when I can, but a lot of the times we'll see. But yeah, and eating fruits every day, multiple times a day. Vegetables, I'm getting better at. It's just my daughter will not touch a fucking vegetable. Like she'll eat whatever.
I forget my 3-year-old to like mess with some stuff, but it varies. She's a texture person.
Okay.
She's one of those people like the texture.
It's
off. I can't do it.
Yeah, and Yummy, she would try whatever fruit. It could be exotic. It could be whatever. She's like, oh, fruit, I want to try that.
That's my 3-year-old. She'll do that. She'll chow down on the fruit. No problem. Most kids will, because it's always sweet.
Yeah.
It's always sweet.
And it's like, I took her to the grocery store, like, let's pick out some vegetables. I got this toddler recipe book. I'm like, let's try some stuff. And she's like, no. I'm like, damn. But then I had to think about it, too. Like, in the 90s, I was raised on cereal, TV dinners, and water hose water. That was it. Yeah. Like, hot Cheetos and shit. Like,
yeah. When I say, like, $5 at the corner store was it.
Clean up.
Like, that was lunch after school, especially on the weekends.
Yes.
That was lunch.
Yes. Don't let me get a honey bun out that thing, too. Oh, my goodness.
I'll never forget once I stopped eating honey buns. Years ago. We were like still in our early 20s. I been stopped eating them because I got one from the store across the street from where I live, and I got sick for like 2 weeks.
Damn.
And I was like, yeah, never again.
Yeah, no.
Never again.
Yeah, no, that's the. If I get sick off something, I'm not eating it again.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna take me years to try it again.
Because you just be scared of it. You be like, yeah, I don't want to try that.
Yeah. Then when I think about it, my body go back in there like, nah, remember what happened last time? Nah, don't get fucked up. I got a sensitive stomach, so like.
Same way.
Yes.
So that's why that diet is important, man. You eat garbage for so long, gonna end up like us, messed up insides. You don't want that. Eat right.
Yes, for real. And do your research. I know it could be overwhelming on the internet. You can find a diet for everything. Everybody, do this, do that. Yeah, keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian. Just, I would say, start off with the elimination diet. And then slowly add things back into your diet to see what it is that triggers you, make you feel bad, all that stuff. And, like, there are tests that you could take. Like, go get your gut health tested, your microbiome. Like, your immune system is in your gut. That's where it starts. So get that tested, and you can see what what food sensitivities you have, what food allergies you may have, because you may have a bad reaction, not even know you got a food allergy.
What you call that one? I'm about to look that up.
Viome, Viome. Shout out to y'all. I actually have an affiliate link, so I'm gonna put that in the description for y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, Viome, I get me and Yummy tested at least once a year, but I try and do it twice a year.
Okay.
And it has really opened our eyes on stuff like, and I'm like, okay, cool, cause Yummy, this girl love her some noodles.
Yeah, kids love McDonald's. They love noodles, pasta. Yes. Like that's what my 3-year-old eats mostly. Like if we make anything with pasta, noodles, whatever, that's her favorite. That's her go-to. But okay. I was big on pasta growing up too, so I love Italian food. But
that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yes, to this day, my daughter Yummy doesn't like sauce. She doesn't like sauce or condiments. So spaghetti she ain't eating. She doesn't like pizza because the pizza sauce. Nope, won't eat ketchup, mustard, nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
And you know, kids love sauce.
Exactly. She do not fuck with that shit at all.
She's picky,
Very.
But that's good though. That's good.
Yeah.
Then you know that's keeping her away from a lot of bad stuff too.
Yeah, and she doesn't really rock with meats, and I'm like, I'm not gonna force you to do that. No, if you err towards the side, but that's why I want her heavy on vegetables, because I give her daily supplements, and then like I'll mix vitamin C powder in her juice, because I'm like, shit, I want you to get some nutrients. I don't want you to fuck around and get scurvy and no shit. So I'll lace her stuff up with vitamins and supplements and stuff. But I'm like, I'd rather you eat vegetables and get it naturally, because that would be cool.
Especially you start her off young like that.
Yes.
So eventually when she does become an adult, like her body, she'll go back to the old school way of eating. And that's so great to see.
Yes.
She'll be really healthy.
Yeah. And I'm trying to, working on getting a house, y'all. Fingers crossed. But I want one with a nice yard, because I want to do urban farming too. I think that's dope as fuck.
Yeah, definitely. Growing your own garden, growing your own vegetables, self-sustaining is one of the most important things in life. If you can learn that and understand that, you will perpetually never have to go to the grocery store again. Yes.
And like even having a certain amount of crops, and then like finding neighbors who doing the same thing, who got some other stuff. Y'all can barter, trade within the neighborhood. I'm starting to go to farmers markets more, just because it's more local, and I know like, all right, it ain't so many pesticides or so many chemicals and stuff in there.
Growing up, I had a neighbor that lived next door to me, an older guy, and he was real cool. Me and my parents, real nice guy, and he had a garden in his backyard. He used to give us like tomatoes, give us peppers and stuff sometimes. I'm like, man. And then I never really understood it. Like I just seen like an older guy, he got a garden, but now as an adult, I understand why he was doing that, because not only is it free and cheap, you know it's not covered in chemicals. You know it's not. You know, he used to have issues. It was his rabbit that lives in our alley. Used to get back there, and he used to put the little wire up over it and stuff. And I was like, man, but I definitely want to do something like that myself, with my own house, and start growing my own garden.
Yes, and I want to get Yummy involved in doing that early too, so she's used to it. And then, because I call myself a brown thumb, I'm not a black thumb. I've graduated. I can keep some things alive, but the plants, man.
Yeah, I have a green thumb.
Shout out.
I'm very good with the plants.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, when I was 21, I learned how to grow cannabis. You know, I used to be a caregiver at one point in time. I recently stopped, but growing cannabis and the properties and the benefits that everyone gets from that. Like, I've had a relative that was sick, and I seen the powers of cannabis work in front of me. So not only do I enjoy partaking, I love seeing it help people. So like that just drove me to, like, you know, that's one of my passions in life.
That's what's up. That's what's up. See, I need to go ahead and get a medicinal card for real.
It's recreational. You don't need it.
I know, but see, when I look at like places like HOD, they be like, we got the medicinal kind and we got the recreational kind. And I'm like, is the medicinal stronger? Because I would like the stronger one.
To be honest, there's no real difference.
Really?
In my opinion.
Okay.
You know, pretty much you just shopping and, you know, smelling and looking at the THC percentage, and then I don't always, you know, go off THC percentage because I feel like it's just a roundabout. It's not always too accurate, but it lets you know pretty much what tier you're in. So, you know, for people who aren't, you know, really into the indica, the sativa, stuff like that, if you're not so big on getting high all the time, I would stick around like 20%.
Okay.
Now, if you are like a big time stoner and stuff, you know, raise it to the roof if you can. I mean, but definitely try it. I advocate for everyone 18 year older to you know, partake in a safe manner. I recently seen like my group chat once in an uproar like a few months ago because they released like the shroom chocolate bars.
Yeah.
I haven't tried them myself. I still never tried shrooms. I'm kind of scared of psychedelics.
I have.
How was it?
Lovely.
Okay. Everyone tells me that, and I still haven't done it. I'm like, man, I'm kind of scared.
Listen, I would say when you ready, just go ahead, because you know it all depends on your mindset when you take it. So if you in a bad mind frame, don't take no shrooms.
I don't want no bad
don't
trip.
take no psychedelics. But man, like I set an intention before I do it. Like, all right, you know, I'ma take this because psychedelics have a lot of healing properties as well, which is why they're mainly illegal for the government. And so it's like, all right, I set my intention and I wanted like self-healing and self-forgiveness and all that stuff. Went through it. I had a lovely time. Like, I was like, oh, this is amazing. I was crying and listening to this song that came on and it kept saying, I love you. And I'm just like, this is, oh my God. Like, and I felt, it was amazing.
And you know, I've heard of people like the first time they tried shrooms or tried those chocolate bars, they like got a hotel room. There was a few of them. They just did it. And, you know, again, partake in a safe manner. You can get a DUI for driving and smoking.
Yes.
I haven't gotten one because I don't drive and smoke. But definitely, I advocate for cannabis use. Just do it safely.
Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely with that. And if you need somebody, like if you want to explore into something like that, get a trusted person and have them like be your sober person, your guide while you do that. Like I have people call me up like, listen, I want to try it.
Is that like designated driving?
Yeah, basically. Okay. And it's like I just sit there in the room, make sure, like babysit, basically, like, don't touch that. You ain't messing with it.
I couldn't do that because I would be high too.
I'm about to sit here and watch you.
Well, I'm just supposed to sit here too. Like, oh, man.
But at least you got your faculties while you had you kind of used to it. If they new to it, it's like nah, let me kind of.
Yeah, I've been at it for quite some time.
See, I don't smoke, but I'll take a tincture. When my joints and stuff hurting, I'll do a tincture, and I know that shit gonna knock me out in about 30 minutes.
You know, edibles are good too.
See, the thing with edibles, in my experiences, I never know how much to take, and then everybody makes their shit different, and I'll be like, oh, this a little bit, and I'll be fried.
So, go to the dispensary, pretty much any brand you get, you try them off taste. That's why you're going to find what brand you like. Okay. But I buy like 200 milligram packs. Okay. Because I like to get super high. But I would advocate for anyone, if you can get a 100 milligram pack or lower. You rarely find lower, but you're going to always find those 100 milligrams where the gummy is like 5 milligrams. Oh, okay. So that's low dose. Yeah. If you cut that in half, take it like that, then you know you're pretty much good. Okay. See, that's where I fucked up at, because I be going like 200 minutes. Give me that. Yeah, that's what I take. Oh shit. That's why I be fried. Yeah. Like, yeah, nah. Yep. I gotta get it together. Thank you. Yep. Because I eat like 3 of those 200 milligrams at a time, and they're only 20 10 milligrams each.
Ooh.
So like 30 milligrams does it.
I be on the floor like no.
And you know, eating it is better than smoking it.
Yeah, see, and then that's the thing. When I did smoke, I was rolling papers because I feel like that was the cleaner version of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to roll papers, and I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
I'm a master at it. I roll papers better than I roll woods and
What?
leaves.
Damn.
Actually, I gotten away from wood and leaves because when I smoke them, I have headaches. So I'm back straight on the papers. It's way cleaner, way better. You taste the weed.
Yeah.
Smoke same. I mean, the smoke off a leaf, it feels and tastes a little bit more crisp because of the. I don't want to say like smoke has a texture. It does, but like it changes it a little bit when you smoke it out of leaf.
Okay.
But smoke a paper is way better for you guys.
And with the leaf. If you get one of the big ones, you be trying to repair shit and shit. It'd be tears and all that. So you be like,
I've had a leaf with a hole like directly in the middle. And I still was able to roll it.
Damn.
I patched it.
See, ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have the talent.
It was winter time. It was my last leaf. It was snowing outside like 3 to 4 inches. Middle of the night, I'm like, man, I'm not going. I'm not going. I gotta get it good. And when I say I got applauded, because I like put it on my Instagram story, like a lot. I showed people the whole, and then I showed them what I did. People was applauding me.
Damn.
It's like, bro, that's so out cold that you did that.
That's expert level talent.
Thank you, God.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yep.
So now, I have this segment on my show.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on your playlist, or what's on your playlist?
I feel like I've been listening to the same artists for the last couple months.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of Babyface Ray, Larry June.
Hey.
I listen to ESTG a lot.
Okay.
GT from Detroit, you know. I always try to promote Detroit artists.
Hey.
I always listen to them a lot. Like Ray is my favorite artist right now.
Okay.
But I think when Rio get out, he gonna steal me away again. Rio just got that star power, and his bars and metaphors are like so outlandish. It reminds you of like Lil Wayne when he was coming up.
Okay.
Give him a try. Rio the Young OG. Listen to him, but definitely get on there. Babyface Ray Mob. That's where it's at. And I'm waiting. I think G dropping another Money Counter music, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. Okay. If I am wrong, I'm sorry, bro, but don't be mad at me.
If he wrong, I'll put it somewhere in here with the correction. But yeah, whatever. You know, at least people on the lookout. Like
definitely go listen to that music.
Yeah. Okay.
Great
I'm gonna
stuff.
check it out. Yeah. See, for me, I don't listen to a lot of Detroit music. I ain't gonna hold you up. I be Kendrick and Cole stay on the playlist always.
I love J. Cole
and Jay-Z, all three of them always on my playlist. But recently, well, Larry June, because he just came out with the album, so I've been him and the Alchemist. Man, that album fire.
I love it.
Fucking fire.
I love it. Palisades. I love Palisades.
Yes, Palisades, Art Talk, and Ocean Village.
I like that. I like Summer Rain with Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
What else? Turkish Cotton.
Yes.
Yeah, he definitely got some hits on there. You know, he coming here in June.
Oh yeah, I'm in that bitch. I'm there.
I want to go.
I am there. Damn, wasn't it Father's Day Father's Day weekend?
I think he coming. I forget what day, but I know he'll be here in June.
Cause I was talking to my homeboy, and he was like, "Nigga, that's Father's Day weekend."
Dog, that'll be lit.
That was a Father's Day gift right there.
Yeah.
Like, shit. Like, man, I'm in there.
I'm simple for Father's Day. Like, of course, you know, we want something nice to eat at home or whatever. But as far as gifts, you can give me like a T-shirt or weed, and I'm happy.
That's real.
It don't take a lot. It don't take a lot.
Let's see, Mother's Day, all I wanted was some quiet time. And I was good to go. I ain't even, my homegirl E got me this cocktail infuser. So all I gotta do is pour vodka in it, and it's like a pre-made cocktail kind of.
See, and I don't drink vodka no more.
Really?
I don't drink like dark liquors no more because I was on like Remy.
Yeah.
Really hard. Like that's my go-to. But no, I only drink tequila now. I feel like that's the healthier drink.
Oh.
And one of my favorites right now is Terramanta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big Don Julio person.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just try different ones.
Okay.
I just tried different ones. Like for Cinco de Mayo, I went out with the fellas.
Mm-hmm.
We was on Hornitos. We was on a bunch of Long Islands. Some other stuff. I tried Kevin Hart's tequila.
I like his. His is smooth.
It was, and I had it, and it was warm when I had it, and I was like, bro, it's really smooth, and it's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
It's kind of sweet. I was like, yeah, that's why you don't get drunk off this.
Yeah. I don't rock with tequila like that. I'm not gonna hold you up.
Really?
It does something to my brain where it's like I be ready to do some dumb shit, like just for no reason.
Terrible.
And I'm like, I don't. Last time I drank tequila and got like fried Nick's birthday, as a matter of fact, and I blacked out. Like,
see, and I heard about y'all because I left before y'all got there. Like
damn.
I was there all day.
Oh damn!
I went out like for the day party. Y'all got there for like the night party to the end.
Yep.
I was there during the day, and he told me like Bobo told me.
Yeah.
Like y'all was through. I was like, man, I bet. He was like, man, you should have stayed.
Particularly me.
Stayed.
this white lady, this random white lady, was at the bar, and she was buying me and Janae drinks, and we was like, well, this is my birthday, so she went and bought us all around. She bought us 3 rounds of Casamigos.
She was by herself.
No, she was with her husband and her husband's best friend. It was a weird vibe that they gave.
She was bored of those two and wanted to hang out with somebody, and y'all was the coolest and funniest people she came across. So
she was
like,
like,
hey,
ladies, like, this is gonna be ladies, cheers.
Right.
So I'm like, no.
She found some homegirl. She was hanging out with these 2 dudes all day. She was bored.
I'm like, listen, I do whiskey. I'm a whiskey drinker, so I'm like, give me some green tea shots. So I responded with 2 green tea shots. So we mixing, and then I had Jack Daniels earlier, and then we had champagne when it was time to toast for him. And I'm like, damn, I'm just drinking everything that I don't remember shit else. Like, what the fuck? I woke up in Janae's son's bed. Like, how the fuck? She was like, yeah, I drove home, whatever. Her and Mo walked me to the car. I'm like, I don't even remember none of that shit. Like,
bro,
his birthday was a movie for sure.
I don't get drunk off green tea shots. Like, I went out with them a year ago, and we like bought like probably 6 rounds of green tea shots. Like, everybody just kept buying rounds. I was not that buzzed.
Damn, I would have been through.
I don't know what it was. Like, they just didn't hit me like that. And I, you know me, I'm a lightweight.
Yeah.
It don't take a lot for me to get drunk.
Yeah, you a smoker, not really a heavy drinker.
Yeah, I'll smoke.
Yeah, I ain't doing no smoking competition with him at all.
Yeah, I won't stop. Like, I want to do a challenge on YouTube, but I think they'll flag me where I smoke 28 joints back to back.
Oh, you need to be up there with like Wiz Khalifa and Snoop and shit. Like,
I can do it. I believe I can do it.
Damn.
Like, if I'm with other people, I could definitely do it.
Yeah.
Like, just go through the whole bag in one sitting.
After one, like, I don't know if you remember, them niggas was calling me the Kush Kills Me. That was my nickname in summer of 09. Like, I was in that car like,
oh my God, that summer of 09.
That was an epic ass year, man.
It was a lot of vomit. It was a lot of vomit.
Yo, my dad almost shot.
I'm glad I didn't get in the car that night. I'm so glad I stayed home. I was like, you know what? Y'all take her home. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to stay here and clean up.
Yo, that night was wild.
Said that man came outside in some house shoes, his boxers, a
And
wife
a
beater,
t-shirt.
and had a shotgun of some sort. And I was like, bro, my daddy about to kill y'all. I'm glad y'all made it home.
Okay.
Boy.
Oh man, the
Yeah,
police was out there, neighbors they called. It was all bad, all
Yeah,
bad.
I ain't know that part. Damn.
Oh yeah, that's why he told my mom to put the strap back in the house, like, cause police came through, and they was like, they told them niggas like,
Nosy
y'all need to get the fuck out.
Yep.
Like, if we see y'all again, y'all all going to jail.
You gotta tell me twice.
Okay, and then they all get the fuck out. Shit, that shit was wild. Okay, biggest pet peeves going on within the culture.
All right, so no, I can't say that because that's not our culture. Within our culture,
I mean, you can speak on the other one if you want to too.
I don't want to catch cancer. I'm trying to build my social media presence. She about to get me in trouble. Nothing really. I've actually been noticing a lot of us are starting to gain more knowledge into the world. Like, one thing I will tell people to look into European history.
Okay.
Look into European history because our history here is kind of shadowed. There's a lot of stuff they don't tell us about. Where if you go to like different countries and you look up world history, like, you know, they have
more
that
of our story.
Man, way more. So yeah, definitely look up that European history.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people gain knowledge on that. Just eating better, you know, treating each other better a little bit. The whole relationship thing is definitely my pet peeve. Even though like I'm out of this single life, I'll never come back.
Say that.
The whole like dating pool, from what the fellas tell me and what I see on social media and stuff, I'm like, man, it's so crazy out here. That's our one area where we are still, you know, lacking, I feel like. Yeah. But, you know, we come together on that, then, you know, you can't stop us.
Yeah. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves too. Like, everybody got something to say about all these relationships and the types and stereotypes and all this stuff. It's like, my thing is it's a demographic for everybody. Like, find your person that's gonna rock with you and flow with what you got in your mind frame, and then be on that. But you can't tell everybody how to live their life or what's right, what's wrong in a relationship. It depends on the person.
There's somebody for everybody.
Yep.
And I will say this. I met mine in real life. Hey. Don't go looking for your soulmate in their DMs. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're gonna meet your person in real life, and you're not even gonna be in that you know, area or wherever you at an event, mall, whatever. Yeah. You're not gonna be there with those intentions, like, oh, I'm about to get on the girls or whatever. You're just gonna meet that person, and it's just gonna be that from there.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
'Cause that's what it was for me. And when I talk to other people, like, I know a few people that, you know, been together since high school and stuff, but it's not a lot.
Yeah, not at all.
It's not a lot of them. But a lot of people that have gotten married, they always tell me they just met their spouse out in the world. Yeah. And it was random.
And people gotta get out the house, get off social media, get outside, go do something, go take a walk, go to the park. Like, y'all know I'm a nature enthusiast because that's what's getting us back in tune with ourselves, with the world, all that stuff. So get outside, and that's when you're gonna meet people. You can't say you about to meet somebody and you sit in the crib watching Netflix all day. Like, how you gonna socialize?
That is true. And honestly, I've been kind of getting back into that. Like, that's one thing my the missus is. That's what I refer to her as. Yeah. The missus. She's getting me into is like taking the kids on nature walks and stuff. Like, it's a very positive thing. It's good exercise for everybody. Get outside, get that sunlight. because living in Michigan, we don't get a lot of sunlight.
Barely get it, yeah.
Like I was just like I work nights, so
oh damn.
Me being on third shift, me and my coworkers just saying like, man, we get off 6 in the morning. We finally can get off and it be daylight.
Yeah.
For a while during the wintertime, like I go to work, it's night. I get off work, it's night.
Damn.
Like it's dark
when it's day.
No matter what. Like I sleep when it's a little bit light outside.
Damn. Yeah, that's depressing.
Yeah, and we were talking about that, and that does cause depression. A lack of sunlight causes depression.
Yes, that's why. Little plug. Come fall, I'm releasing a book talking about seasonal depression because I feel like us in Michigan, like when you in Cali and Florida and all that stuff, you get that sunlight, you don't get the snow, you don't get all that stuff. But here, no, shit gets shut the fuck down. We get more winter months and cold months than we do the warm. So it's like, nah, we got to do stuff to help us like acclimate in the wintertime. So coming out with some tips for that because I had to learn the hard way.
You said when you coming out with that?
In the fall.
Okay, definitely. You gonna head out on Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we on Amazon with it.
Hey. Okay.
I'm gonna definitely pick that up and read it because that's another thing. Mental health. I've been seeing a lot of people practice that more, and one of the things I see people do a lot to help with that, find funny stuff to laugh at.
Yes.
Like core value of social media, funny videos.
Yes.
Back 08, 09, YouTube, nothing but funny videos. Like now, you know, you can find how to do a lot of stuff, podcasts. So, you know, it's grown into like something beautiful, and it's something that a lot of people can gravitate to and partake in. But definitely core value, funny videos.
Yes, that's a fact. That is a fact. I remember all the memes in high school, just sharing them, viral videos.
Remember
and all
Crush
that stuff.
Pot?
Yeah, oh my God. Listen. Crush Pot and Black Planet. Oh my God. Man, we OGs out here. This is wild. I was at a bar.
We was the last group with the age group with cassette tapes. Our generation, last one was cassette tapes.
That's sad.
They don't even have CDs now.
I know, like, damn, cars don't even come with CD players. A lot of them don't.
Right here.
That is wild to me. Like, it's like, no, I need an old school car. Like, give me the old ones.
Yeah, I still want me a 96 Impala.
I want a 64
Somebody got one
Impala.
for cheap. Hit me up.
I know I ain't getting no 64 Impala for cheap, but if you find one.
Oh, you gotta go to Cali for something like that.
Yeah.
You gotta know where to go to look for something like that.
Yeah. And that shipping price, but I'm gonna still give me one. Listen.
I'll drive it back.
Really?
If it drives. If it's just a frame, then, you know, I gotta get it sent back, but. So.
Man.
I mean, we'll probably drop a new motor in it anyway.
This is true. Okay. All right. That's okay. Listen, if y'all see that 64 Impala, hit my line. If you selling one, hit my line. And I gotta find somebody. I'm trying to do a photo shoot this summer, with my homeboy's clothing line. Shout out Jay Jackson. But I need a canary yellow Chevy Caprice for this photo shoot. It's gotta be yellow. So, yeah.
You'll probably find somebody with one. Because you know a lot of people with like older cars like that.
Yeah.
They'll not loan them out, but they'll like pull up and, you know.
Yeah. So it's like I
give
just
me a couple dollars, I'll pull up and let y'all take pictures.
Yes, I need one nighttime shoot. My people in the city, we in the Motor City. I know y'all got it. Let me pull up at Belle Isle somewhere where y'all got them little car shows going on this summer.
Have you been to Belle Isle recently?
Yes, I've been there a few times already.
You know, they still have not opened the strip, right?
Yeah, they did.
They did? Mm-hmm. I have not been there when the strip was open. Every time I go, the strip is never open.
Damn. They like shut that shit down.
The Belle Isle strip was like for our generation Freaknik.
Oh yeah, I was just about to ask you. So, what you feel about this Freaknik documentary?
Well, I mean, we have done some wild things. I mean, we got here some way somehow. So
yeah.
you can't be too mad at Auntie, no man.
For real.
You know, Auntie, everybody that was out there having fun, partying, getting wild and loose. So we did it. So why make a big fuss? Oh, my mom was out there shaking ass, man. So you met your baby mama doing the same thing.
Okay.
How you gonna judge?
That part. I feel like I feel like they don't need to release the videos though. Like,
I want to see it. I want to see
they
it.
calling people out, and it's like, dang, people that change their lives. It's some people who trying to stop that. I think one lady is a judge now. One lady is the first lady of a church. And I'm like, man, y'all can't have the first lady out there like that. Like, she didn't live her life in the past.
First
Come
lady
on
was
now.
out there herself, and ain't nothing wrong with that. First lady. Everybody got a pass. God knows your heart.
That part.
God knows your heart.
I'm just happy. I saw myself on 7 Mile to Belle Isle one time when I was at Belle Isle. And I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I was just sitting up there posted in the car, and I'm like, that's me. But I'm like, ooh, I'm happy. Ain't no videos. I'm happy we ain't grow up in the age of social media, to be honest. Not like where everybody recording stuff off top. No.
Yeah. We like, back then we had like a few videos, but it was just like if you caught it or at random. It wasn't a whole lot. Like, nah, everything is getting recorded. It's crazy.
Yes. And then we at least warn people. We'll be like, World Star, and we record. Like, because it's getting uploaded on World Star.
What time it was.
Okay, somebody's scrapping. It's a bum fight somewhere or something.
They squabbling.
Yeah, for real.
They squabbling.
Man, but these kids got a lot of pressure on them with this social media stuff. Like, for real.
This new generation, actually, like, I kind of respect them, the Generation Z, a little bit, because they're so in tune with reality. They're not just off social media. Yeah, they have their culture off social media, but they're in tune with reality to an aspect to where they're not going for the okie doke.
Yeah.
It's blatant.
Shout out to Gen Z, because y'all ain't taking no shit. Like, one thing I say as millennials did, as opposed to Gen X, we, like, as far as corporate culture, we changed that all the way. Like, that dressing up business suit shit, we is not going for that.
Business casual.
Like, okay, that part. And it's like, all right, we started noticing, like, this shit ain't right. Some of this stuff ain't right. We ain't getting respected. We ain't, so we advocated for ourselves. But Gen Z took that and ran the fuck with it. Like, they out here, no, we not taking no shit. We are doing the bare minimum unless you pay us more. And it's always been some of that, but in mass, nah, like, they own it. So shout out to Gen Z for real. And y'all grew up from birth in the technology age.
Yeah, we still had like flip phones and Nokias.
Floppy disks. The floppy ones.
Not the floppy disks.
Then it got smaller. Like, man. I remember I used to have Gigapets and Tamagotchis and stuff, and I thought that was the new age technology. Like, playing Snake on a Nokia. Like, that was the shit. I tried to show my daughter the Snake game. She was like, what the hell? What is this? Like,
right.
This isn't fun. Like,
and
I spent hours playing that shit.
Used to be in the room, just chilling. Then you got to take the battery off the charger.
Yeah. For real.
Like, damn, guess I'll do something else now.
I remember, damn, when did they stop allowing you to take batteries off the phones? Like, I don't even remember when that shit happened.
When we got flip phones.
Damn.
And that was at not at first, because some flip phones you would take the battery.
Yeah.
You would switch the battery. Like, damn, this battery dead. Let me grab this other one. I know people used to have like 2 or 3 batteries on them just to keep their phone on. These junk used to get crazy.
That was me. And having minutes. Oh my God. The nights and weekends used to be free. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yeah.
These kids will never know the struggle.
Never.
That's wild. Lucky them.
Now they got unlimited everything.
Yeah.
What they're playing, so it's easy.
It's like, and then even if they don't, Wi-Fi take care of all of that. You ain't got to use no data. You just own Wi-Fi.
Man.
That is wild.
Coming up in the era, wasn't no Wi-Fi. We had dial-up internet. Somebody got on the phone, that was it.
Over with.
You was off the internet.
Man, my mama had to get a second phone line because I was on the internet too much.
Yeah, then they was like, that's expensive. We going back to one. Get your ass off. Go outside.
That's right. Go ride your bike, find your friends.
Yep.
Man, that shit was wild. I got a bike on my balcony right now. That bitch on flats.
I need to get me a bike.
I got it. I was saying that. Then I got one and I rode it twice. And that was last summer. Haven't rode it since. I need to get on it though.
I've been looking at bikes. Like, I've been thinking about getting one with the big wheels because I want the resistance. And I was like, man, looking at these bikes. Might have to do that for me and the family. Like, you know, just
Yeah.
cash out on some bikes. I'm like, damn, I gotta buy quite a few bikes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be some money. You about to drop bread on that.
Cashing out on bikes this summer. It's going down.
Okay. I want a motorcycle. I ain't gonna lie.
I like them. I like the Can-Am little 3-wheel one.
Okay. Yeah. Those dope.
That's what I would do. I don't like the 2 wheels too much.
Okay.
I mean, I got good balance and hand-eye coordination. I just don't trust other drivers as it is. I don't trust them in the truck I drive now. So you know, I'd rather just play it safe in the car.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get to a point to where I start getting into like old school sports cars.
Ooh, that's dope.
Like old school BMWs and stuff from the 90s. Like seeing the stuff like my pops and some of my uncles and cousins used to drive.
Yeah.
And just come back with some of those because those still hold value over time and they're classics.
And they're more reliable than these cars. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I'm about to go back to a couple of decades to get my car because these cars now, they made out of plastic. As soon as you hit a curb and your shit total, like, what is going on? Like
I heard at one point BMW and Mercedes-Benz is doing this thing now where like say you got heated seats in your car, you have to pay an extra call it a tax or something like that on top of your note just to use your heated seats. You got like navigation, they want to charge you to use that too. And I was like, man, why would I pay for a feature that's supposed to come with the car?
That part. I'm paying one time for it.
Monthly fee to use heated seats.
Right. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because after y'all build it, what the fuck are y'all paying? Like, what are y'all charging me for?
I'm already paying the car though, unless I cash out. And then that's my question: if you cash out for it, do you still have to pay? I don't know. You gotta look that up.
They got me fucked up because I'm trying to get me a Benz. I'm getting an AMG 43 2019.
I've been looking at those because I was like, man, I kind of want a newer truck, but like I like those trucks.
Yes.
You know, like kind of the long sleeve almost edition. It's not a long sleeve, but the longest one they got.
Yeah.
I like those. I've been looking at those. I actually live like near an Audi and a BMW dealership.
Ooh, okay.
I really love seeing those Audis fly around. I love them, but like I got a family, so I think I'm probably just stick with getting a truck.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So now, books.
Yeah. I have not been reading a lot of books lately. I kind of want to get back into reading books.
Okay.
A lot of books that I plan on reading, philosophy books, of course, more European history, world culture, and stuff like that. A lot of self-help books. Just, you know, put yourself in a different mind frame. Because everybody has the potential to be smart, but you have to practice it to really, you know, they say if you don't use it, then you're going to lose it.
Yeah.
So if you don't use your brain, you're going to lose it.
Okay. That part.
You're going to be dumb.
It's fuck.
You don't want that for your life.
Really, truly. Because we got enough of them out here. Yeah. We trying to make some changes. Yeah, that's basically what I'm on. I just started getting into the philosophy books, like learning about stoicism and all that stuff. What self-help books, that's me right there all day. I'm always reading some kind of, or listening, because I do a lot of Audible just because I be on the move, and then when I work out,
you know what, bro be on the Audible books, and like honestly, that's probably what's gonna get me more into like back reading, because when I was younger I used to read like a lot of Charles Dickens.
Hey, that's
I used to read a lot of mystery books.
Okay.
Just, you know, that's probably why I like anime and stuff so much now, because I love a good story, a good plot, good storyline. Like if it's not holding me and it's just dumb and I can like pretty much predict everything, then I'm not too much into it. Yeah. Like I can see where this is going. If I feel that way, then turn it off.
Yep.
And find something else to watch.
And that's been my thing. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read a fiction book Shout out to my cousin Denise. She wrote a book some years ago, and that was the last one I read. And I was like, I called myself trying to open it up, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this done in a week.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed up all night, bloodshot, red eyes, everything. Like, yo, this shit is so good. Like, and I'm like, damn, 16 hours passed, and I didn't just blew this book away and everything. And I'm like, damn, I need to get back into the fiction books because you know I was, you know, young black girls in the teenage days. We used to be reading Zane.
Oh my god.
Eric Jerome Dickey is my favorite author, so I was on his
books
stuff.
used to have y'all girls thinking y'all was grown. It was so funny.
Sister Soldier, shout out to you, because Cold as Winter Ever is still one of my favorite books of all time. We used to be on that shit. Oh my goodness. It was lit.
Fun times.
I still got a Tupperware thing, like a whole tub full of those books. I'm about to bring it back.
Oh my lord.
Gotta run it back. Man. Yeah.
I was shocked to find out that Zane was a woman.
Really? You ain't know that?
No.
Wow. I could tell the descriptives.
I was like, that's kind of vivid. She was very vivid with those
very much so. Man, that book Addicted. Oh yeah, nope. Shout out. I need to. Man, is she still writing books? I need to her. I need to look into her. Cause I'm gonna play catch up in a minute. This summer gonna be about reading. For real, for real. We need to. I think that's a culture we should get back to that.
Yeah, reading does something to your brain that people don't realize. It kind of like put your brain on airs in a way, to where like it just feels you're gonna feel elevated mentally.
And it's a form of mindfulness, and mindfulness will help you focus on like the present moment. And if you suffer from stuff like anxiety and depression and whatnot, one thing that mindfulness is going to help center you, because you can't be anxious being present. When you anxious, you most likely thinking of the future, something that has not happened yet, or you thinking about the past, something that has happened and you repeating it in your head. If you're in the present moment, you don't have space in the mental capacity to be anxious. So helping like reading will help bring that mindfulness back. And it's also like a form of escapism, a healthier form of escapism, because a lot of us have unhealthy vices. And I'm not one to judge, because I drink shit. Like, I drink and turn up a little bit to escape, you know, whatever else I be going through from time to time. But I'm not doing it every day. Like, I'm not running from my life or my problems.
Yeah. So
just finding a healthy balance, and reading helps with that. Like
everybody has a vice, some way, shape, or form. Some may be smokers, some may be, occasional drinkers. Everybody has a hobby that they're into: shoes, clothes, books, art. So for one person to bash another person for what they like is wrong. We grew up in an era where the cool people are the people that were content and happy with who they are and what they like, and they didn't care what nobody else felt like. That's being cool. You did what you did, and you didn't care what nobody else felt about it, and you just continue to be yourself.
Yeah.
Being yourself, that's what makes you cool.
Yes.
But nowadays, that's to go back on what irritates me with the culture. That is what irritates me with the culture. Nowadays, you can like portray to be something that you're not, and the culture will treat you as if you are the best thing smoking, and that's not who you really are. Where you are only cool and the culture loved you back in the day was if you was just that person and you earned that right. Yes,
that's a fact. Being authentically you, because I feel like everybody, even down to the looks, everybody want to look the same. Like everybody, all the women in the makeup and the light skin biracial look, and the Kardashian-esque BBLs doing all this stuff. Like, y'all all going for the same look. Like, the thing is, we all different. Like, you can be special by being you.
Embrace who you are.
Yes. And it's like, you don't even have to try to be you. You just you. Like,
I got a saying in life: if they love you, you love them. If they don't, you can finish that yourself.
That part. Shit, because, like, you got to find your tribe in this life. You're not going to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
You try and make everybody happy, you're going to make yourself depressed.
Yep. People, another thing with relationships, too, you have to meet people where they're at.
Oh, yes.
You got to meet people where they're at. And that's just not romantic relationships. That's also every relationship, friends, whoever, family.
Mm-hmm.
Meet people where they're at.
Yes.
May not be at your level. They may be at a level higher than yours, and they're meeting you where you're at. So why not just be content with who you are, and just accept these people and let them accept you?
Yes, that part.
Because if they don't accept you, then just go somewhere else and you'll find somebody.
Yes, and then if they don't accept you or you don't accept them, it doesn't have to be beef off top. You can wish
Walk
them
away.
well and go. Just go about your life. People ain't got to be so angry and bitter. It is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Truly. It's 6+ billion people out in this world. You gonna have beef with all of them? No. Just live your life. Better is coming. If you living your life right, better is coming. Trust me.
That's another thing a lot of people do. They always feel, though, is that they have to get their point across and prove their point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know in my mind and my heart I'm right in this situation. I'm trying to make you understand it. Not everybody is always going to understand it.
That part.
And that even goes for your romantic relationship, your spouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole nother person. They don't having the same thought that you're having.
Yes.
So your thoughts are always going to sometimes clash, and that's fine.
Yes.
That's a good, healthy thing because you need that balance. You're not always going to be right. Sometimes you need another perspective.
Yes.
So you have to be open to receiving that perspective from someone else. Now, everyone's habit is always giving their perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Too many P words. But you have to be open to receiving it as well, because you have to set your pride aside, number one,
Mm-hmm.
and just be open to learning, because y'all gonna learn off each other.
Yes.
I learned a lot off her. She learned a lot off me, and I see it. It's been some years. We're going on 7 years. Next year, I think it'll be 7. Shit, well, you gotta edit that part. You gotta edit that out.
I got you.
I'm gonna be on the couch. But no, seriously though, we're going on 7 years, man. I'm just playing. And it's been beautiful. That's why, like, I don't want to reach the 10-year mark without getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that's too long. Like, I got this woman shacking up with me pretty much. We got these kids, family and stuff. I got to make it official. I got to do right.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm blocking some of my blessings by not doing it.
That's real.
So, yeah, I got big plans on taking care of that.
Hey.
Definitely wish me luck, y'all. Pray for us.
Okay.
Because it's not easy. It's not easy. My pops used to always say that when you get out here and you live your own life, you have your own family, you're going to see. I seen it. I seen it. And it's hard on everybody.
Yeah.
It's hard on everybody. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Even the most successful people, you know, they say more success, the more problems you're going to have in life. And that's true as well. So, you know, the more successful people, they understand. It's hard on everybody.
Yeah.
It's hard on everybody. And I'm trying to grow to a more successful point in my life. And like I was telling you earlier, I'm about to start being derived to sleep. I don't miss those days. But I'm going back. I'm going back to not that much sleep. But just gotta put that work in.
Yeah.
You gotta work.
Reward yourself later. Yeah, just don't deprive yourself to the grave now. But some balance is needed. But sometimes you got to get in hustle mode.
Yeah, that's what vacations and stuff are for.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what vacations and stuff are for. Every once in a while, if you know, you've been working 6 months out the year straight, let me get a little break in between and then get right back to it.
Yeah.
And that break don't have to be like, it could be a week or less, and that's more than enough time to, you know, just
yeah. And y'all, when you go on vacation, go on vacation. Don't be trying to work while you're on vacation and shit, because then you're never going to be able to reset. Like, you gotta let go. Leave the work phone at the crib. Don't even bring it with you. Like, just in the laptop. Just kind of.
Yeah, one of my
Relax.
friends told me his wife be mad at him when he bring his laptop with him on
Okay.
vacation, or she would take it from him and like
Yep.
make him lock it up in the hotel room. Like, no, you're not touching this.
Yes.
Like you got off. You can do it during breakfast and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
During the rest of the day and the night, no laptop.
You hear, right? That's real. And also listen to your body. If you feel your body is like telling you, "Hey, you need to chill the fuck out. Don't push yourself way too hard." Because again, if you don't take care of yourself, it will manifest in dis-ease in your body, and you don't want that. Whether it's like constant headaches or some kind of symptomatic type shit, take care of that. Listen to yourself, relax, and then come back stronger than ever. And that's that. You got anything else for the people?
Yeah. One more subject.
Okay.
Parenting. Parenting. I feel like that is a constant uphill battle for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You always have to be self-conscious. It's like I'm self-conscious about a lot of things in life in different areas with myself, but like that is the most self-conscious thing I am with myself.
Yes.
It's like being a good role model for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, I can't just loosely be myself. Oh, I do. But
Yeah.
you have to like kind of clean up your act.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You gotta clean up your act. You can't just be loosey goosey and friends with your kids, because then they'll get out into this world and think everybody's going to treat them how you treat them, and that's not true. Where people are held accountable, and you have to, hold yourself to some form of decorum.
Yes.
On how to act and treat people out in the world.
Yes.
Because there are people, I've come across a girl I worked with when I was 19. I worked at McDonald's, and it was this young girl, I forget her name, and I'll never forget, like, her mom came up to the job because she had like got in trouble in school or something. She was like telling her mom she's moving out, calling her all out her name, cussing at her and stuff. And I was like, man, my mom would have jumped over that counter. My head would be in the fryer.
Okay, like.
Yeah. And like just seeing, kids react like that towards their parents is crazy to me. Like it just was derived of respect, and I don't blame the child, I blame the parent.
Yeah.
Even single moms, I know it's hard without a dad there, because I see the role of myself being a dad in the house. Kids that act up, not listen to mom, and then I don't even have to raise my voice too much. I just walk over, hey. That's all it takes.
They tighten right the fuck up, like.
That's all it, because we're dad. But that's all it takes. And even single moms having to, go through the stress of dealing with that, especially with young men. The ones that have done it and their sons are well adjusted in life, I applaud those moms. Great job, moms. I hope everyone enjoyed Mother's Day. How was your Mother's Day?
It was cool. Went to a barbecue. It got cold as hell outside though, and I was like, well, because we was off the river, but I still had a good time. I was able to rest and relax, and I was good to go.
Sound good. Sound good. So, how's parenting been for you?
Ooh, it's been a journey. But one thing, just like you said, being intentional and working on bettering myself, because I can't be a better parent unless I better myself. And I gotta parent myself, actually, to be honest. And then I can set, because a lot of the times in our age, they'll like do as I say, not as I do. And then we still end up doing what they did because we saw it. So no, I want to set the example. Like, Yomi doesn't see me drink often. She doesn't hear me cuss. I don't cuss at her, and I don't cuss around her like that. If I do, I'm in a whole other room or whatever. And like, I'm just intentional. I let her express her feelings. I talk through stuff with her, and I make sure I just give her a nice little worldview of life. And I don't sugarcoat, but I give her developmentally appropriate stuff. And so it's like, I'm not about to baby you, because the world not gonna baby you. But what I am gonna do is make sure that I got your back, like, for sure. And so she keeps it respectful. Kids had their moments where they tantrums and whatnot, and we work through that. But Yeah, she's a great kid, and I love it. But yeah, kids expensive. That's my main
Seeing
gripe.
you as a mom, like out of everybody we grew up with, seeing you as a mom is like one of the treats because you're one of the people I didn't expect to have a kid yet.
You neither.
Like there's a few of us who still don't have kids, and I'm like, all
Mhm.
right, I didn't expect y'all to do it because I know, but you were one of those.
Mhm.
I was one until I actually started having kids, and then I just started having kids.
Mhm.
But you are definitely one of the ones like we did not expect to have a kid. We knew you would wait.
Yeah.
We knew you would wait.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't intend on having kids at all. Like I was gonna be the
Well, I ain't gonna sit
traveling
here and
rich
act like
auntie.
none of mine was planned.
Not none of them did.
None of them.
But we love our babies.
And
That's
no
all that
Planned
matters.
Parenthood in the hood.
Oh shit. I at least thought two of them was playing. It be like that.
If I
sometimes.
made it seem like that, I apologize if I led y'all astray. But no, people who know me, I did not plan any of my children.
Shit. It be like that.
Surprise.
That's life.
The
life
greatest
life.
surprises of my life.
Okay.
Because that first one, I tell people the story. The first time I had, like, got the news I was having a kid, I thank God to this day I was already, like, in the restroom. Because it was going to get messy. It was about to get messy, boy. My heart dropped. Everything dropped. She was on the phone like, hello? I had to catch my breath.
Oh, shit. That's funny. Damn. I ain't know that. That's how I was when I found out for real. Because I'm like, I had heartburn. And I don't know, something just told me to take a pregnancy test. I never have heartburn. So I'm like, let me go take a test. And I'm just looking, I'm waiting,
hair.
all in my phone.
She's
I looked, I'm
hair.
like, this ain't right. I went and got another one. Took that because I'm like, no, that first one fake. And
No, that's fake. Oh,
and then I looked, I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Took that shit. So I'm like, okay. Told her dad. I pulled up on him after he got off work. And I was like, you know, I brought him a blunt, some drinks. I'm like, no, you gotta get in a good mood first. He like, what the fuck is wrong? I showed him and he was excited. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I can honestly say I did that with all my kids. I gave that positive reaction because I was like, yeah, I was scared, I was nervous. My life is about to change, but like at the same time, like, hey, my life is about to change. I'm about to be a dad. Like I got a kid. So I was actually proud and excited. Pregnancies. It's hard on everybody.
It is.
It's hard on everybody.
And post pregnancy, that hormones.
Emotions run high.
Very much so.
Both of you. Mm-hmm. You never had kids before. Not only is the man and the woman, especially the woman, y'all emotions are gonna run high during and soon after the pregnancy. I say like 6 to 8 months after the child is born. Then y'all back to normal.
Yes, and I thank you for saying that because I don't think men get the warning like they need to. Like
no.
You just gotta figure that shit out, and that could make or break a relationship. Like for real, people always wonder like and want to blame each other and all that stuff, and it's like no, y'all. That a kid would change the whole dynamics of y'all relationships. Like period.
I've told so many people that like I have a friend that was married to his wife before they had a kid, and you know they have a good life together, and I was like, you know, it's different when you have a kid, and I didn't mean to like I hope I didn't offend him when I said that, and he even came back and told me, it's like, bro, I understand why you said that now. It does, and you know they still have a good life, they're still happily married, they have a beautiful daughter, but he definitely was like, bro, I completely understand now. Like, it changes the dynamic because now it's not, oh, we're together. Now it's the kid.
Yes.
It's the kid. It's no more you. It's no more me and what we want to do is what we have to do for our family.
Yes, that part. And when the kid is the focal point, like sometimes I know for me, after having Yomi, it was hard for me to even consciously keep my attention on her dad for a minute because it was like she was a preemie. So she had all these needs and stuff, and then I was barely taking care of myself. My mental faculties was all fucked up. So it's just like, take care of the child, take care of the child, take care of the child. And he like, what about me? And I'm like, hold on, take care of the child. Right. Then it's like, then I'm exhausted, like trying to have a conversation with him and spend time with him, and then I'm neglected. I'm like, damn, we all fucked up out here. Like,
yeah, that's so how it be. Because mine was like that, and you know, we both made our children, you know, the focal point. To the point where, yeah, I felt like him, and like, you know, I'm not getting that much attention, but I understood it. And you know, I've seen where postpartum can go wrong. Like me and her, we watch a lot of TV shows together. You know, we give our perspective and watch, you know, give opinions and stuff. Great conversation, especially watching these shows. Very entertaining. But one thing I seen in the show was a girl was so bad postpartum, she like ran away from her husband and her friend, and she was gone for like 2 hours, and it was frantic looking for her and stuff. She typed like she always drove in like foreign cars and stuff, so she came for money, and she was riding the bus like just trying to get low.
Damn.
And I was like, that's postpartum, and yeah, gentlemen, it's hard on us too, but you got to suck it up and be there for her and the kids. That's one of those times where you have to set your pride and your emotions to the side.
Okay.
In life, and more times than not, I try. I'm not perfect because I can't I cannot sit here and say that's always been the case. But more times than not, I try.
Yeah, and that's all we can do.
Yep, you learn as you go.
That part. Ain't no manual for this shit. And even if it is a manual, shit is not gonna go the way that manual put it.
Well, no, everybody, life, you know, you could go through the same experience, but like the details are going to be different.
Yep.
The details are going to be different.
Everything.
So, you know, how somebody else may perceive it may not be the way you perceive it.
Yep.
But as long as you go through it, you'll get through it.
Yep. Man, that's a word right there. Well, before we wrap this up, where can people find you? I'm on Instagram.
My handle is FatXJeff. Hit me up. I got a YouTube page, but I'm in development of it yet, so I'm not releasing that just yet so far. I am working on doing my own podcast soon, so definitely catch me on that. It's up from there. Okay, tune in, y'all. When you do get it, the YouTube link, I'm gonna link the YouTube on here so y'all can find him easily and follow him. Make sure y'all do that. And thank you for showing up on the podcast. Thank you for having me.
Of course, for episode 2. And I will catch y'all next go round.
See you later.
Ciao.